everyone, this is Payal Raja. In this video, I am going to discuss wet granulation technique. In wet granulation or moist granulation is the most conventional, versatile, and widely used techniques for the manufacture of compressed tablet as it imparts all the physical properties to the granules. That means in wet granulation method that are also called as moist granulation technique, that is the most conventional method and widely used method for manufacturing of compressed tablet. This technique differ from other granulation method as it involves the usage of liquid to form a compact mass. That means wet granulation technique is different from dry granulation method and direct compression method because in this technique we use liquid to form a compact mass. In this figure, first step is spraying, second one is moistening, third one is solidifying, and last one is finished agglomerate. In first step, dry powder is present and on dry powder we added a spraying reagent. In second step, liquid bridge is formed between two powder particles. Next step, solid bridge is formed between two powder segments. And last one is finally finished agglomerates are formed. That is the steps of wet granulation technique. In first step, dry form of drug is grinded. After grinding of drug, drug and excipient are blended with the help of mixture. After blending, liquid is added and form agglomerates. After agglomerates formation, a wet screening of granules and drying is occur. After drying of granules, screening of granule is required. After screening, lubricant is added with the granules and finally tablet is compressed with the help of tablet compression machine. In first step, grinding. Grinding means drug is added to the granulator and it is grinded. Second one is blending or mixing. The suitable adjuvant or excipients are added and mixed in a blender or mixture. Step 3, it is a shear mixing. In this step, granulating liquid, example any organic liquid or water, are added to form a damp mass of the powder material which resembles the agglomerates. Next one is wet screening. In this step, the mass is screened to form a pellets or granules. Step number 5 is drying. In this step, the pellets or granules are dried to remove excess of moisture or excess of liquid. Next one is dry screening. Dry screening of granules result in size reduction. Next one is blending. The lubricating agent is added and the mixture is mixed thoroughly in a blender. And last step is tablet press. The resultant granules are compressed by tablet compression machine. And finally, tablet is ejected out. Example of formulation that is prepared by wet granulation technique. First one is formulation of acetaminophen tablets. Second one is formulation of aluminum hydroxide chewable tablets. Excipient that are used in wet granulation technique. First one is diluent, that are also called as bulk enhancing reaction. An example of diluent that are used in wet granulation technique are lactose, mannitol, etc. Second one is disintegrant. These disintegrant that are act as breaking agent. Example of disintegrant like cross caramel of sodium that are also called as ecdisol and cross-linked PVD. Second one is binder. In wet granulation technique, which type of binder we were used, like gum, starch, gelatin, tragacanth, acacia, etc. Glidant. Example of glidant is colloidal silicon dioxide. And last one is lubricant. Example is magnesium, steel. Next one is advantages of wet granulation. In this technique, large number of materials can be granulated by wet granulation method. Higher quality of grains are produced by this method and wide range of excipient is available compared to dry granulation method and direct compression method. And wet granulation method, it also produces good content uniformly because of granulation. Next one is disadvantages of wet granulation technique. In this technique, large number of equipments are required compared to other techniques. Next one is it is a time consuming method compared to other granulation method because of drying, sieving, liquidifying, etc. Next one is more excipients are needed compared to all other granulation techniques and it is a costly method. Factors which affect into wet granulation technique. First one is amount of binder. In this case, if increase the binder resulting in harder the grains and which affect dissolution and disintegration time. And if we add less amount of binders which result in fragile grains and result in friability and caping problem. Second one is amount of solvent. If we added higher quantity of solvent which may cause overweighting and overweighting resulting in harder thick grains. And in case of solvent, we add lower quantity in solvent which may cause underweighting and underweighting which resulting in a fragile grains and increase the amount of fine. So optimum amount of binder and optimum amount of solvent we were added. Next one is wetting time. Increase the mixing time after addition of solvent which result in harder the grain. Next one is drying time. In this case, if over drying result in friability and capping. Second one is if under drying resulting in peaking and sticking problem. Last one is blending or mixing time. In this case, if lower mixing time which affect the content uniformity and prolonged mixing time resulting in a segregation. So prolonged mixing after hydrophobic lubricant which affect disintegration and dissolution time. So proper drying time and mixing time is maintained. Thank you.